Ziggy! What's going on? Alright. So we got a weird one. Bone beer. This is from Kelowna Bone. 5% of the profits go to wildlife conservation programs wherever this beer is sold. Alright. It's a 5% beer. I'm guessing it's pale lager. So they got their buck skull on there. So let's taste this one, right? All right. Oh my God! It looks like it's made with pure corn. Is that a chunk in there? Hell, little corn kernels floating around. Okay. Head just disappeared. Okay, it doesn't smell real bad, it just smells like a whole lot of corn. It's quite sweet in the finish. Wow. Wow, wildly locked in carbonation. It actually doesn't taste bad for how much corn is in it. Look at that, it just looks like a jug of piss. Yeah, the carbonation's the only thing that's really Wow, there's a lot of corn in. That's just for 5%. It's like corn in a good way though, which is really weird. It's not making me feel sick as like usual. Now we'll find out if I get an extremely bad headache in the next 5 minutes. They got it out of the single thing, wherever they got broke up or whatever. They wrote some felt pen. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, so I paid probably a little more than it's worth. That seems to be the new hip thing, is to take these cheap beers that have broken out and got dents in them, and their packaging is now destroyed. And these beers would be 75 cents normally, and then they charge you $2.50 to get them as a single. And what they're trying to charge me $2.50 for a brew house or something. Brew house light. And I was like, no way, it's bullshit. But this one looked interesting, so I picked it up, right? Was it more $3 for a brew house or something? And I'm like, shit, that's not a good deal. Anyway, that's my rant. Actually, it tastes pretty good for considering, like look at that. It's really like kind of watery mouthfeel, really watery flavor. Like it tastes like it has good water in it, I guess is what I'm saying. A little bit of bitterness, and then you're just getting like tons and tons of corn. I guess if you like that. Comparisons, I would say Brewhouse Prime, except that's 6%, and this is 5%. This tastes even more corny than that one, but it's not as gross. So that's all there is to it. I mean, it's not going to hold up. So, for a mega cornified beer, I'd say they're doing pretty good. It's quite smooth, and everything. It's got a pretty nice flavor, but it's not really doing a whole lot for me. Like the head's disappeared completely. It's not going to lace or anything. Look at how insane that carbonation is. Just like sizzling. It really has a locked-in carbonation that does, kind of wakes you up or whatever, explodes in your mouth or whatever. A little bit club soda-y, like with the wateriness of it. There's a lot of water and a lot of corn fight now in this one. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 11. Domestic pales I usually go like 6 or 7. I'd say this one's, I like the taste a little bit better than a lot of them, believe it or not, but that's kind of watery and weird and corned up and too much CO2 and no head, and it's a little bit weird. So maybe we'll 5.5 it. We'll call it like it's drinkable kind of thing. It's a halfway beer. Berserker, and I'm out. That's Bone for you. That's a weird beer.